So I figured that before I go see Emma Stone kill it as Cruella de Vil on May 28th, I decided, why don't I watch a movie that she was in? This one is called La La Land. I gotta say, it is a majestic, beautiful looking cinematic masterpiece. That's the best way I could describe La La Land. It truly is. First, so there are two things I want to there's one thing I want to mention first. Something that director Damien Chazelle, I hope that's how I pronounced it. Something that he liked to do in this movie was a couple things. One, whenever we see both Ryan Gosling or Emma Stone on screen, or whenever we see them on screen, there's usually like a color reflecting on them, like if it's red, blue, or purple. That's something I noticed and all. Like, this movie has a lot of color put into it. Like, they're just popping. They just want to pop off the screen. It's really amazing. Second thing is that in some moments, whether it's from like the point of view of Emma, like the camera like just starts to turn black, like darkens, and then alright, so for example, the scene where Emma Stone sings Here's to the Ones Who Dream, like she's about to start singing, and then the camera and then like what we see on screen, it starts to darken, turn black, and then Emma Stone just becomes the only thing that we see on screen, and that's what it's like for the whole song. And then when she's done singing, it goes back to normal, where everything is all bright and everything. That's a few things I picked up on, and that's something I usually don't do when watching a movie, because like other people are able to pick up things, but usually I don't. So this was pretty cool, and I'm glad they added these little things. I mean, it just seemed they just stood out to me. Now, let's talk about presentation and all. First, the performances. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone have some of the best chemistry ever. Like, whenever they're happy, you feel happy. And all. Yeah. The scene like when they were sitting down and they started arguing about their futures and stuff, that kind of had me on the edge of my seat, like, because we enjoy seeing these characters all happy, like being together, and it's almost a tearjerker when we have to see them like go apart for a little bit. Cinematography is just brilliant. Like, there are some really gorgeous looking shots. For example, we see Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone like sitting at a bench and then looking at that dome area, and when they're dancing, like, and we see these dots all around the floor, and then the whole musical number of Lovely Night, when it's all like dark, and then they just start dancing. They do this brilliant dancing. Oh, and that brings me to the next thing, the dancing choreograph. It's outstanding. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, Lovely Night, like, the way they dance is just outstanding. They used this footage also for a little test for the Tom and Jerry movie. Sorry, I'm getting off track. But the dancing is just amazing. Music also plays a very big part in this movie, since this is a musical. The songs that everyone sings are great. Like, there's City of Stars, The Ones Who Dream. So many great ones. And let me tell you, if there's anyone who can kill it on the piano, it's Ryan Gosling. He does a fantastic job. Like, during the beginning, like, when we see him at this club, like, he plays these Christmas songs, and then all of a sudden, he's like, I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move, and he just does his own thing. And then he gets fired by J.K. Simmons. which J.K. Simmons is also good in this movie. Although I'm glad he's like less scary in this one because his performance in Whiplash, that's another story. I haven't seen Whiplash. I've only seen clips, but man, his performance is really frightening. La La Land is just fantastic, and it got all these great awards, and they deserve these awards. Like Emma Stone deserved Best Actress. The songs deserve Best Original Songs. Best Cinematography, like whoever who shot this movie deserved the Best Cinematography award. This movie deserved it all. It did. It's fantastic. I think that's all I can say about it. What a movie.